welcome back to She Do Tarot. We're going to go ahead and jump in. I'm going to do a quick little love spread for you guys. What on earth was, okay, sorry. I got a notification. But anywho, I'm going to do a quick little love spread for you guys. We're going to look at you as well as your person. We're going to look at the connection between the two of you and the outcome of said situation and advice. This is not sign specific, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm going to throw out my little Zodiac dice just to get a little bit of potential signs if they don't come out in the cards. But whoever resonates with this story, then this is for you. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We have you. We have them. We have that one. We have the connection. Then we have the outcome and we have the advice. So as far as you guys, the energy you guys are showing up with, oh my, the 10 of swords, you're fed up, child. You didn't have about enough. You know what I'm saying? Like stick a fork in you. You're done. But I don't really think you're done. But it's the fact that you guys have been through something extremely painful. In reference to this connection, there could be a sense of betrayal here. You guys can feel as if you were stabbed in the back. You can feel that you've reached your wit's end in reference to your person and or this connection. Now with your person, okay, if I could pick the cards up because my nails is long. Oh my, we have the 2 of swords and the reverse. So your person is hella confused. They don't know which way is up. They don't know which way is down. They don't know if they coming or going. They don't know what it is that's happening. But more or less, I also feel a sense here of like a mental overload. But I mean, the thing I find that's interesting about this, because I mean, I don't know if you a girl, if you a boy, whatever, with the 10 of swords and the 2 of swords in reverse, those are both masculine energies, right? So it's the vibe I'm picking up on. I'm not necessarily saying that you gave this person like an ultimatum or something like that, but it more or less feels like they know what the expectation is and your person is fully aware that they failed to meet this said expectation. And because it's so there's a level of awareness here of the fact that whatever it is that they did, right? They're fully aware that it caused you to be in this headspace that you guys are in, that you guys may feel, backstabbed, betrayed, what have you. But it's more or less them not knowing where to go from here, which I could understand that would make you feel away. But it's just more or less like them feeling completely overwhelmed, because I feel whatever this is that caused this situation, it's almost like something they did on a whim. And now it's like with them coming to, it's like kind of realizing how much they hurt you, but not really knowing what to do from here to fix that or vindicate that. Now, when it comes to the connection between the 2 of you, we have the high priestess. Child, you got to go ahead on to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't necessarily have to. However, what I really feel with this, with you guys' connection, why it is that you guys are in this particular energy is because there's a lot left unsaid between you and your person, right? It's almost like you're more or less moving along in this connection on unsteady ground. So it's a lot of things where you're just kind of leaving up to trust. You're just kind of leaving up to, if I'm supposed to know, then I'll know type of deal. But with you and this person, it's like, I can say this 2 ways. To the person who's watching this, which would be you, it would feel like there's this otherworldly connection, this energetic vibe between you and this person that's unexplainable. But at the same time, when you look at this connection in 3D, there's a lot about it that's, and what my guides are showing me is like a skipping CD or like a, skipping record. It's like, it's not smooth, it's not breezy. And the only place where it is that there's a sense of clarity is like in the emotional space or the like etheric realm. So, I mean, this could potentially be like a person you would consider like your soulmate, or a person you would consider like your twin flame or something along those lines, right? But when it comes to how it shows up in 3D, it's always you feeling betrayed or backstabbed, or that you're like at your wit's end, if you will. Things aren't necessarily going in the direction that you would want. You feel like you're kind of stuck in the same cycle over and over again. You're very much stuck in your head. And it's almost like a sense of anxiety or paranoia, because when you think about this connection outside of what it is that you feel, it's a lot of questions that are left unanswered. It's like, you can be okay. You could ask your person like, oh, what's going on? Like, where you been? Da, 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 da. They can give you an explanation and you're cool with that. But the chill coolness that you feel is only temporary before like these thoughts are coming back in and attacking you. And with your person, it's like with them, it's like, it's almost like the root of all of this is the lack thereof of them making a choice. There's very much a need for them to make a choice and to kind of like put 10 toes down on something, but they really don't know what to do for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case, the connection between you two, and I think whoever it is that's watching me, you would feel a great deal as if this is an otherworldly connection, but you also know that there's a lot that you don't know, which is why you guys are showing up in this 10 of Swords. Now, the next card is the outcome of said connection. And we have, oh my goodness, the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So there is a level of healing here. It's the potential to come out of this anxiety, kind of piggybacking to this high priestess that we have in reference to the connection. I feel between the two of you, I feel the two of you are operating in the lower octave or the shadow aspects of the high priestess. You know what I'm saying? And that would be the whole reason why this person is like confused, doesn't know what to do. Why is it you're feeling backstabbed and like you really don't know what's going on? Because I feel on some level or another, the two of you are showing up in a way that's Pisces energy, by the way. But the two of you are showing up in such of a way where it's like a self-protection in a sense. So it's almost like on a need to know basis. So with my person who's watching, you guys are going through this whole like kind of turmoil type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And you're not expressing that to your person. And like your person, they're kind of like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So with them, they're just flat out confused. But with this being the outcome of this connection, if you guys were to operate in the higher octave of the high priestess, which is attuning to your intuition, attuning to your authentic truth, your heart space, like what it is that you truly desire, and you allow yourself to trust yourself as well as spirit. And I'm saying that more for the person who's listening to me as opposed to the person that you're dealing with, because if they ain't listening to me, then I mean, what can we really do for them, right? But I feel in reference to this connection, there's a need to trust yourself and to trust the process. And that's inadvertently what would bring you guys out of this very anxiety riddled kind of state. So there's almost a sense to take a step back, right? And if you guys don't take that step back and you don't attune to your higher consciousness, with this 9 of Swords, it could be in its literal shadow aspect to where it's like I'm seeing in this 10 of Swords, it's just like mental anguish, sleepless nights, insomnia, getting obsessive, checking social media, where are they at, like all that kind of stuff, pondering on putting spy cams and like trackers on people's phones. And we don't need you to get to that place. You understand what I'm saying? But anywho, but the advice in reference to this, we have the Hanged Man. So here's the thing. You guys may or may not like this, my beautiful humans. With this Hanged Man, this is more or less asking you guys to trust the process. It's like it's surrender, it's releasing control, because what this whole message would be saying to me is that you're controlling out of fear, right? The reason why you're like worried and stuff like that, and we talked about this, and I think the Gemini reading that I did over here recently, I talked about attachment styles. This very much feels like someone to me that is like anxious, ambivalent. You know what I mean? It's like this fear of being abandoned. It's the fear of the person leaving. And that could be the reason why your person is confused, because it's like, I'm here and I'm telling you, like, I want to be with you and like we're together, or, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like, we're dating, like whatever, like, why do you keep freaking out like this? And the root of it would be that because one is in their headspace, you've come out of alignment with your higher consciousness and you're giving way to fear. So it's a lot of anxiety and worry. So the solution to this, really, you know what I'm saying, is to relinquish that and to get back into alignment, to trust yourself, trust your judgment, trust the process, trust your person, right? And I feel the discomfort with this Hangman is that surrender. It's the fact that you're in essence as an individual surrendering to your individual like higher wisdom. You know what I mean? It's a need to see this whole thing from a different perspective. But in the bigger scheme of things, it's a need to surrender control, because I feel heavily with this, it's a desire to control. That's why you guys are in this over analytical mode, and you're thinking of 1,000 different scenarios in your head of what could be, possibly might be going on and whatnot. But how it is that you quiet your soul is through this high priestess and aligning with that higher octave, even if your person doesn't, because it allows you to overstand your situation. So it's all about you not trying to, because I mean, that's why you're watching tarot and stuff too, because you're trying to get a heads up and be a step ahead. You know what I'm saying? But the whole premise of this is you relinquishing control and allowing, right? Because all of this that I'm seeing, this really would speak to you, the person who's watching me, things that you've been through past tense in your life, and you having been abandoned or backstabbed, cheated on, whatever the case, and you having gone through that so much that it's like a consistent paranoia that this is going to happen again. But if you utilize your discernment with the high priestess, you would see that this situation is not quite like the others. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot or whatever. So anywho, that has been your little quick reading. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I love your face. And I will see you guys sooner than later, my friends.